Right here, halfway along Marine Drive, tucked beneath the towering cliffs that hold Scarborough Castle high above the sea, sits one of the town's most curious, most loved and most mysterious little landmarks, Hairy Bob's Cave. From the side it looks like just an ordinary boulder. It's a huge weather-worn sandstone boulder standing out against the rock face, and carved right into its front are what look exactly like a proper little doorway and two windows. They are perfectly shaped, as someone really did build themselves a tiny stone house right here by the sea. It's small, it's simple, and instantly it makes you wonder who made this and why. The truth is, nobody knows for certain, and that's exactly what makes it so special. That's one of the windows there. Turn around and you've got the doorway which I'm sat in, and another view right across the North Bay. There are stories, theories and legends passed down from generation to generation, and every local seems to have their own favourite version of how it came to be. The most popular tale tells of Bob, a man who lived and worked here over 100 years ago, and he was known as Hairy Bob, a rough-looking fellow who went from door to door selling pieces of soft sandstone known as Yellowstone. People used to scrub and clean their doorsteps with the Yellowstone. But the story goes, he wasn't just escaping the wind and rain, he was escaping his wife. She was said to be rather sharp-tongued, and Bob would sneak away down here, chiselling out this little shelter for himself where he could just sit in peace, away from her nagging, watching the waves and the ships go by. Another, more likely story says it was made by the workmen who built Marine Drive itself back in the late 1800s or early 1900s. This whole road was carved and blasted out of the cliffs, and great big rocks like this one were left laying around. One of the navvies, bored or looking for a bit of shelter from the storms that sweep across the coast, simply carved out these shapes to make it look like a house, a bit of fun or a handy hideaway. It was definitely here by 1919, as seen in a photograph, and it hasn't changed much since. There are older stories too, whispers that long ago these cliffs were home to hobbs and spirits, small hairy magical creatures off the coast, and perhaps the name Hairy Bob is just a memory of those ancient tales. Whatever the real truth is, standing right here in front of it, you feel the sense of history and mystery. It's not a real cave, you can walk inside, it's just a hollowed out space, but it feels like it holds secrets. Looks out over the North Bay with the sea stretching away to the horizon. It's the kind of place that makes you smile and makes you wonder, why is it here?